What's going on, everybody? This is Mason. You're tuning into the YouTube channel Wasatch Pop, guys. I hope you're having a fantastic day, fantastic week. Thank you for taking time out of your day to watch this video. Today, guys, we are talking about Funko Pops that you should buy now rather than later because they could get expensive in the near future. And now, usually what I base these lists off of and how I gather my information, I kind of look at, say, is there new movies coming out relating to those Pops, TV shows, current events and news, or are there new Pops releasing in that line? And that helps me kind of form a more educated guess to maybe see the potential of these going up in price. And then I also use Rudy's knowledge. You know, he has some good insight and stuff of what could go up in price. But anyways, guys, I think I got all my bases covered, so let's hop into this list and I'll tell you the Pops that I feel like are gonna get expensive here in the near future. All right, guys, the first one that I wanna mention to you guys, and I know that a couple of other YouTubers and other things out there on Instagram have already mentioned this, but I feel like I wanna have my take on it. So Pops that I wanna suggest to you guys buy now rather than later is the Futurama Pops. And now the reason being, just like last week, they announced that Hulu is gonna be reviving Futurama for, I guess, a 20 episode series in 2023. And now I am actually really excited about this. So my wife and I actually started Futurama during the start of the pandemic, and we've probably watched it at least like 2 or 3 times all the way through. And so I'm beyond the moon excited that they're coming out with a new series basically, or a new 20 episode run. And I think it's gonna have an effect on the price of the Pops that already exist. And now most of these, they can range anywhere between like $30 to like around $60, depending on which ones you're looking at. And now with the new show coming out, they could potentially come out with more Pops, guys, which would be awesome because there's a bunch of different characters that they don't have Pops of. It's kind of like, I don't know what it is, but like, I kind of relate it to The Simpsons in the fact that there's so many different characters that you can make Pops of. But the fact that The Simpsons is still on the air, that's why they're making, more Pops of that. But with Futurama coming back, hopefully they make more. So it's the fact of potential that they could make more Pops and that the show is coming back that I feel like these could get even more expensive. All right, this one, I'm kind of guessing on this one. It might be a little bit of a stretch, guys, but you know that Funko has been going pretty hard for the past 6 months on Funko NFTs. And now it's basically like their version of like, I don't know, yeah, NFTs basically, but they make it like a trading card game. You can like find rare ones that you can redeem for like physical Pops and stuff like that. You can complete the set and get different Freddy Funkos and everything. But what I want to focus on, guys, is their most recent release and how this might have an effect on the other Pops. I'm talking Nickelodeon. And now with this most recent wave of Funko NFTs with like Nickelodeon and everything, the ones that people were going after were the ones that you can redeem for physical Pops. So there's like a superhero Tommy, there's a Chucky, there's also Ember from Danny Phantom, Vlad from Danny Phantom, a Hey Arnold that's like a slimed Hey Arnold, and also there is a Nickelodeon Freddy Funko that's holding the Nickelodeon blimp. And now once these come around and they're actually available and sent out to people in physical Pop form, I believe that some of the Rugrats Pops and Danny Phantom will be going up in price. Now Danny Phantom you can get for I think around $60 right now, which I mean for some people that seems like it's kind of high, but with those new Pops that are coming out, like potentially when those NFTs do release physically with Ember and Vlad, those honestly, guys, I think Danny Phantom will go up in price even more. So Ember's going for around like $134 on like the NFT market, and Vlad is close to around $100. So I can't imagine when those release that they'll be even higher, and it would make Danny Phantom, the Pop that's already out, go up in price even more. And now there is also, like I said, the Superhero Tommy and Chucky. Superhero Tommy, it's the rarest one that you can get out of the NFTs, is going for around like close to $200, and Chucky's around like $60. I can't imagine that that wouldn't have an effect on the original Chucky and Tommy Pops that are already out there, maybe even Rugrats. I don't know, but I figured I'd at least suggest these to you before those actual physical redeemable Pops come out from those Nick Funko NFTs. I would definitely, consider getting the physical ones that are already related to Nickelodeon sooner rather than later. Okay, this next one, I'm sure that this has been suggested as well. I mean, so Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness, there was a new trailer that dropped during the Super Bowl, and well, there was an ominous voice, guys, that a lot of people recognize, and they think it's Professor X. So Patrick Stewart's version of Professor X. And there's like tons of speculation, guys, of how many different characters are in this Multiverse of Madness movie. And a lot of people are thinking that Professor X is gonna be in this movie, Patrick Stewart's version of this. So I'm gonna suggest picking up the original X-Men Professor X and maybe some other ones that are out there. I think Professor X right now now is going for around like $30 to $40, and there's a couple of other versions that are kind of more attached to the like kind of older X-Men movies or whatever. But definitely consider picking those up, guys. I mean, it is his voice, whether he's a different character or not, I don't know, but like I said, definitely pick that one up sooner rather than later, just in case that he is in that movie, which I have a good feeling that he might be. All right, this one is related to something that's coming up here actually towards the tail end of this month, and I'm talking Target Con. And the pop that I want to suggest that you guys should pick up sooner rather than later is the Flocked Tails from Target Con of last year. Now, he is about like a $30 pop. You could have probably got him a little bit cheaper a couple of months ago, but there is a new Flocked Knuckles that is coming out that's kind of around that same line of Sonic Pops that they released not that long ago. So people are going to be wanting to complete, you know, their Flocked trio, so they're going to buy that Flocked Knuckles for Target Con that's coming up in like a week or so. And then, you know, Knuckles is out there. There's also that Sonic that's a Funko Shop exclusive. So Tails seems to be the one that's already, you know, that's kind of on the lower end right now. So I would definitely suggest picking that up sooner rather than later. And there's also the new Sonic movie coming out. So I can't imagine that that wouldn't have an effect on the price as well. Now this one, guys, I don't think it really has any correlation to any movies or TV shows or news or anything like that, nostalgia hype, whatever it may be. This is just one that I feel like on a hunch that you guys should be on the lookout for. And now I am talking about all of the Pac-Man Pops. Pac-Man, guys, is a classic game. Like, if you don't know Pac-Man, then I don't know, where have you been? Have you ever played video games before? But yeah, there's a bunch of different ones. There's all the different ghosts that they have of Pac-Man. There's also Pac-Man and Mrs. Pac-Man, and all of them are relatively affordable. Most of the ghosts, I believe, are around like $20 to $30, and Pac-Man and Miss Pac-Man themselves, I think, are like 14 or 15 bucks. It's just such a classic like video game and everything. I just can't imagine over time that these aren't going to go up in price even more. I don't know, just such classic characters. I mean, it's not like they came out like anytime like soon within the last couple of years. They're actually pretty old pops. So me on a hunch, I don't know. It's just such a classic thing. The pops look really cool. I just can't imagine these not going up in price here in the near future due to the fact that it's just super nostalgia for a lot of people, and I think they're just awesome pops in general. And last but certainly not least, guys, there is a new game, I believe, that's coming out this month on the 18th, and it is a part of the Horizon series. I'm talking about Horizon Forbidden West. And now there are some pops that are related to Horizon Zero Dawn, but there's one that I want to focus on that I feel like is pretty cheap right now, and it's actually sold out on GameStop, and I'm talking about Aloy with her armor. And now, yeah, it is a GameStop exclusive, but you can't really find it in stores anywhere. I mean, I think it's about a year or two old right now, and I feel like if any of them are going to go up in price, it would probably be this one. The one that for Aloy that was from Horizon Zero Dawn is already at like 90 bucks, and I don't really see that going up really much anymore. But, you know, with people playing the new game and everything, they want to be on the lookout for ones that are a little bit cheaper, and that one actually looks really cool and is cheaper, so I'd imagine the GameStop version would be going up in price if the game sells really well and people are really excited about it. But yeah, guys, that's going to do it for my list for this month in February pops that I believe that you should buy now rather than later because, you know, they could be expensive in the near future. Let me know in the comment section below, guys, what was one that came to mind for you while watching this video, or if you agree with any of my suggestions, let me know in the comment section below. Also, if you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up and be sure to subscribe so you don't miss out on any future videos or Funko price speculation videos like this one here. Thank you guys so much for watching. Again, you guys are awesome and the best. Like always, remember to be kind of one another. Always promote positivity. I'll see you in the next video. Catch you guys later.